Welcome to the movies. Grab your popcorn. Anyway, at least it sure feels like one. We've got a blockbuster for you in the review of the Book of Nahum. This story has it all. Superheroes, evil villains, fighting over the destiny of nations. So hold on to your seats, folks. If you like the classic Jonah and the Big Fish story, then you'll love it. Check out this premiere preview for Nahum, the Marvelous Prophet, the sequel. The first scene has instant impact, and it never lets up. We are immediately introduced to the most powerful Avenger of them all. Is it Spider-Man? Nope. Is it Captain America? Nope. Is it I am Iron Man? Nope. Is it the Hulk? Hulk smash? Nope. It is none of these. I know. You might be thinking, I know who it is. It must be Thor. Thor. After all, he's the god of Asgard. But nope, not him either. Who is it? Why, it's none other than God himself. The opening credits in Nahum chapter 1 verse 2 calls him a jealous and avenging God is the Lord. The Lord is avenging and wrathful. The Lord takes vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserves wrath for his enemies. He has absolute power, and he can control it. He is the ultimate good guy. Nahum chapter 1 verse 7 says, the Lord is good. So the first scene in Nahum does not begin with the battle cry, Avengers assemble, but with the battle cry, Avenger assemble. But before he wages war, we are introduced to the newest character in our series of minor prophets, Nahum, the sidekick God will raise up to deliver a prophecy of impending judgment on Nineveh. And through this sidekick, God declares to Nineveh, and he even doesn't have an English accent. Nahum says in chapter 3 verse 5, behold, I am against you, declares the Lord of hosts. You don't want to try to do battle against this avenger, but they did. And this is the same Nineveh that repented in Jonah's day. Now they've turned back to the dark side, and they rule over other nations by their force. Hey, wait a minute. That's the wrong movie reference. Who put this in the script? This is a disaster. What? Calm down. Okay, I'll just let it go. Let it go. Then, in an ironic plot twist from the Jonah and the Big Fish story, the Avenger God says he will use water to judge Nineveh and destroy it. Nahum 1:8 says, but with an overflowing flood, he will make a complete end of its site. This happened in 612 BC, when the Babylonians and the Medes took Nineveh down. One way they did it, the Kozer River ran through the city. The invading armies dammed up the river outside the city and let the water collect in large reservoirs, and then they released the gates and let the ensuing flood of water destroy the city walls. Nahum 2:6 says, "The gates of the rivers are opened, and the palace is dissolved." Here's a preview trailer of this scene. The graphics are incredible. Here's the wall of Nineveh. Here comes the flood. Oh man, the humanity. Look at that detail. I don't know how they do it nowadays. Anyway, Nineveh was completely destroyed. I mean, you just saw it. Never to be rebuilt again. Judah was saved, rescued from their oppressors. They rejoiced. Nahum 3:19 says, "All who hear about Nineveh will clap their hands over you." The story could have ended here, and it would have been a great finale, a great endgame. But the script writers included a beautiful plot twist to close with. After all the devastation, the Avenger God commissions Nahum to address his people of Judah. Here we see Nathan's character fully developed as the latest addition to the Avengers team. The meaning of his name is revealed, and in this revelation, his superpower is ultimately manifested. Nahum means comforter. This meaning plays out in two ways. First, by the removal of comfort. Nahum's prophecy took away all comfort from Nineveh for their future. Nahum 3, verse 7b says, "Nineveh is devastated. Where will I seek comforters for you?" In other words, there are no comforters to be found. And second, the meaning of Nahum's name plays out by the provision of comfort. Judah is safe and finds comfort in the hope for its future. Judah will never have to fear Nineveh again. I give this epic chronicle five out of 5 stars. What a great endgame. What a great ending. They live happily ever after. Or do they? The Avenger God and his comforting apprentice destroy one enemy, but another is coming, one greater than Nineveh. Will Judah rise to the challenge? Will they walk in a right relationship with God? And when trouble comes, call out, "Avenger, assemble!" Coming to a local area near you in the summer of 586 BC, the next chapter in the marvelous universe of God. Babylon, the siege of Jerusalem.